7 best ways to get a discount on a Disney cruise. Disney Cruise Line is a luxury vacation, and it's nice to get a discount. Starting with number 7, sometimes they will have price decreases. You can either watch this for yourself, some travel agent will watch this information for you. A lot of times these are due to port fees, and if you have paid in full, you will get a refund or a decrease on the total amount due. There was a time about 8-9 years ago where we actually got a decrease on the cost of our cruise. It was a couple $100. The travel agent let me know because they had some type of way to keep an eye on that. So that's a really great way that you can get a discount, but it's not something you can actively go look for. Number 6, travel agents can offer onboard credit. While that is not a direct discount, it is free money for your cruise. I use it to shop on board. I just love having the free money for onboard credit. Not all travel agents will offer onboard credit, and if you are working with a travel agent that is trying to charge you, find another one, because you do not have to pay to work with a travel agent. Travel agents are paid by Disney Cruise. I'm not going to mention any in particular because I don't work with any right now, but you can find the information out there. Just Google it, who offers onboard credit. It's basically a tiered system, so much onboard credit for price increments, 1 to 2,000, 2 to 3,000, etc. Number 5, okay, this one's a little tricky, but you can definitely save money here. So the reason this isn't in my number 1 position is because of the logistics around it. Across the US, I have heard that different places will have discounts on gift cards. So for example, I've heard of Ralph's and Target in particular, and then Costco will also have discounts sometimes. So for example, Target's program will give you 5% off gift cards purchased through them. So you can purchase Disney gift cards at a 5% discount. If you have a $5,000 cruise, you'll save $250. That's a really good bonus to put onto your onboard credit. That'll almost buy your Remy dinner, actually. And it'll certainly buy a bunch of merchandise, cocktails, etc. once you're on board the ship. So it's an easy 5% to save as far as acquiring it, but it is definitely a logistical detail that you have to keep track of. You can combine gift cards on Disney's gift card website, so that can be helpful. I will do some calculations when we get to the number 1, and I'll show you how these combine, and you can use these Disney gift cards to pay off your cruise. The catch, and why it's so tricky, is if you use Disney gift cards to pay off your cruise, create a spreadsheet, do something so you have every single one documented of those gift card numbers, PIN numbers, as well as where you spent the money and how much. Because if there is any type of refund whatsoever from Disney Cruise Line, it is going to go back to that card. If you do not have that card anymore, you have lost that money. Number 4, you can sometimes get a discount by booking last minute. If you book the moment it's released, that's typically going to be the lowest price, but there are times when the price will go lower. One of them is last minute. Any last minute cruises do need to be paid in full because they are after the paid in full booking date. So if you book within that last 90 days, sometimes you can find a good rate. That or booking when they get released, that's usually 15 to 18 months out. The good thing with booking that far in advance is that it gives you lots of time to prepare for everything, especially if you want to do fish extenders, magnet exchanges, etc. Which leads us into number 3, which are the actual discounts on Disney Cruise Line's webpage. These are going to be the more last minute types of cruises. So today, I went to their webpage on Disney Cruise Line, and this is what it says. Embark on an unforgettable Disney cruise on select dates and take advantage of special savings of up to 35% on prevailing rates. That's really good. The ones that have these 35% discounts right now are select sailings from Miami, a 3-night Bahamian in September, a 4-night Bahamian from June through September, and one in November. And then let's just skip over to a 5-night Halloween on the high seas. You can also save up to 35% on select sailings from New York, from Galveston, and then they have save up to 30% on select sailings from Dover. These Europe cruises are pretty expensive, so that's really a great deal. Obviously, these are all kind of last minute within the next few months. That's why they are such a good deal, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't use it. Save up to 30% on select sailings from Copenhagen, 30% on select sailings from Port Canaveral, save up to 25% from Vancouver and Barcelona, and save up to 20% on select sailings from San Juan. These are all with restrictions. That means they must be new bookings, and you must pay in full at the time of booking, and it is non-refundable. A lot of the cruises are refundable. That's because of you can get the refund further out than 90 days till sale. These are usually within 90 days, so you just pay in full. And your specific stateroom gets assigned at a later time when you book these. That is a really great way to get a discount on a cruise. It does have to be more last minute, but still great way to do it. All of those discounts are for specific ships, specific ports, and specific timing. They also have military rates. Disney Cruise Line offers special military rates on select Disney cruises valid for new bookings only. Special military rates are limited to a maximum of 1 stateroom per military member per sailing. Special military rates are available to all retired and active U.S. military personnel or spouses, and you do have to provide valid identification at the time of check-in. Military rates are also available on sailings from Miami, Port Canaveral, Vancouver, Barcelona, Copenhagen, Dover, New York, San Juan, Galveston, and San Diego. They don't have the percentages for those, they're all different. For example, San Diego has a 3-night Baja in October and November, a 4-night Baja in October and November, or a 7-night Mexican Riviera cruise in October. Military rates is a great way to get a discount on your cruise. And that leads us right into number 2, Florida rates. I sure wish they had these for my state. With Florida rates, you can embark on an unforgettable Disney cruise to the Bahamas and the Caribbean on select dates and take advantage of special saving with this discount. They've got a 7-night Western, July, August, and October, and a 7-night Eastern in October, or an 8-night Eastern in October 29. Those are all on the Disney Fantasy out of Port Canaveral. So I highly recommend go check out their website, see if there's any kind of special deals that you can take advantage of. Because again, who doesn't want a discount on their Disney cruise? That's like the best way to go. Number 1 way to get a discount on your Disney cruise is to book your next cruise while you are on the ship. You can make a $250 placeholder if you do not know which cruise you want to go on yet. That placeholder will be good for up to 2 years. And when you book on board either a placeholder or an actual cruise, you will receive a 10% discount on the cost of your cruise. There is no other way that I know of that you can actually get a 10% discount, so that's a good deal as well. And you just have to make sure to book while you're on the cruise, or like I said, do that $250 placeholder while you're on the cruise. You'll get the 10% off, and you can go home and pick a specific sailing date after your trip's over. Okay, so let's say you're going to do that 5% discount with Disney gift cards from Target that we talked about earlier, and then this 10% discount as well. Let's say you have a $5,000 cruise, you're going to save $500 from the 10% and $250 from the 5%. So you just saved $750 on a $5,000 cruise. Now that is a good savings. And they all add up. If you've also got a travel agent that is offering you onboard credit, that's more money as well. So there are definitely ways to get discounts on a Disney cruise. There are not a lot of them, and they are not extensive. Except for those 30-35% off deals, those are really good. I am definitely going to look into traveling more last minute with cruise sometimes, just to take advantage of some of those good rates. So make sure you book your next cruise while you're on board. I have missed that 10% off multiple times for absolutely no reason. There are a couple of more ways you can get a discount on a Disney cruise. One is you can get a discounted deposit. These are usually available in February, and instead of a 20% deposit, you can make a 10% deposit. That is not actually a discount, but it does make it easier for payments and scheduling. And just another couple of tips to get a lower cruise price. Don't sail during the summer. Sail in non-peak times, January, September, sometimes February. These are going to have your better prices. Specifically, January has some really great prices. I think it's right after the holidays. People probably don't want to travel as much. I just love to find a deal on a Disney cruise. I love Disney Cruise, and I love saving money. I hope this was helpful for you. I really like doing these videos, help people have a better vacation, maybe a little more understanding of what you're getting into so you can really utilize your time well. So thanks for being here, thanks for listening, thanks for watching. If you haven't, go check out our top 5 Disney Cruise Line secrets. There's some good little tips in there that just aren't mentioned on their website. You can go ahead and subscribe, ring that little bell, it'll let you know when we have any new videos, and we'll see you real soon with some more DisNEEDS.